Well, welcome again to another battleground with Pink Killa. She's a mighty level 10, and she's entering the Arathi Basin for the first time. In this particular battleground, there are 5 points. You want to try to capture a flag at each of the point and then defend. So I'm eating up here. I have some coyote that I cooked and eating right now, and it's food that has a spirit buff. And you're at a point now where you want to start being able to collect or make foods that have intellect or spirit properties. The intellect helps your spell casting, and the spirit properties help your mana regeneration. You're going to use up a lot of mana the more you level up and the more you start throwing heals. So this is the first point that you can reach in the basin from the Alliance side. It's the stable. And there's 3 other Alliance players here, and off they go. They're just going to run off and leave me here all by myself. But it's a huge basin. For the horde to get to me, it's going to take a while. So the odds are pretty good that I can hold this and at least warn them in advance so that other players can come to my aid. See, I'm already clicking on the battleground icon there so I can holler out a warning. So I'm going to stand here and look magnificent for a little while and hope that my mere presence keeps the horde at bay. And behind me you can see our spawn point up there at the Alliance headquarters and the beautiful basin. So now I have spotted a horde. So I'm running back to make it harder for them to get to me. And you can see him bouncing happily towards me there. I'm making sure my buff's in place. And he's an undead warrior. But I'm a pally. I've got armor, and hit him with a Judgment of Light and whack him with my sword and heal myself. And I could take him, but his friend, the little blood elf rogue, shows up, and I can't do anything against 2 players. And to make it worse, there's this wonderful little horde trick where they like to camp the graveyard. It only takes like 2 of them to do it, and the minute you spawn, they can just kill you because you don't have any buffs yet. So I don't fool around with that. It's a waste of time. It's not fun. So as a ghost, I will run to the next Alliance graveyard. It takes maybe a whole minute. That's it. You just run and find the graveyard and go stand up next to the spirit healer, and see, already I'm starting to res, and poof, there I go. I'm alive again. I'm now down at the mine area. And I like to stand up on the roof of the mine here, and lets me kind of keep an eye on. That's the stable area up on the right there, and up to the left is the farm. Down below I can see there's a hunter, and there's this little rogue bouncing around, and I'm going to keep an eye on them to help heal them. Make sure my buffs are on, and my seal of righteousness, and then yeah, there's my little friend, the blood elf rogue, shows up, so I can just jump off and heal myself, which I did here. So now while I'm down below, I'm going to let the other players in the area, I'm not going to broadcast it on Raid Channel, I'm just going to tell them, get ready. I'm letting them know that there's trouble. And the hunter's yawning, she's so bored, and as I run around to keep active, and well, there's the rogue again. And rogues can do paladins in pretty quickly. They stun you and can kill you pretty fast. So by the time I got up there and spawned, the hunter had already taken care of her, and she's sending me a message apologizing for me dying. And who cares? You're going to res, you're going to come back, you're going to get some more experience, you're going to have some fun. You know, have some fun. So I'm running down to stand by her, and she has a pet black widow there. That's her pet. And we've been guarding this place, and it's very hard to run around this basin because it's so big, so you kind of want to pick an area to stick with for a while and defend and help other players. And we've done pretty well. We've been able to capture and hold more flags at any time than the horde did. And so I'm just holding my spot here Making sure my seal is on, my buffs are on. Waiting for the game to end. And yeah, we beat the Horde, and it was her first Battleground win. So I do hope that you will come back and again watch as I build her talent tree. And please come back and join Pink Kill again for her next Battleground.